Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's live trading. Okay, so we're going to be starting just in the next 30 minutes. All right, so let's just exercise a little patience for others to join, and we're going to be starting in 30 minutes. Just needed to adjust my network a little bit so that we'll have a seamless meeting. But then let's get started. Let's get started. How are you all doing today? It's been a while, like about a week or two that we've not had this meeting, but we're going to be continuing today. Okay, so we're going to be taking a good look at the market to see what the market has actually been doing and what we're going to be expecting today. And of course, remember that the target is to be able to enter trades and make some good money. All right. The target is to enter trade and make some money. So it's not just about, okay, let's just have a meeting or something. No. So if you have any question as you go on, do well to send me those messages directly. We'll be able to answer some of those questions. All right. So let's start with dollar index today. How many of you were at today's morning review? If you were at today's morning review, how many of us were at today's morning review? So a lot of you don't join morning review. Okay. If you were at today's morning review, just say, okay, I was there. Oh, great. So just have only one person that attended the morning review today. Okay, there's no. Oh, perfect. All right. Couple of persons were actually there. I know some persons don't want to type, but I know you were all there. Okay, great. Okay, so I remember why I actually said that because I wanted to make reference to the dollar index. Remember in the morning, I told us to enter sell on dollar index, right? How many of us entered the sell on dollar index? And I told you that once you enter sell on dollar index, it's going to be controlling every other thing that will be happening in the market. All right. Dollar index most likely controls most, not everything actually, but at least up to some certain level of what is going to be happening in the market. And that was on 1 hour time frame. And I told you that, okay, within this point, you can enter a sell and sell all through to this point. And this was the take profit. And good enough, it's actually got into the take profit, but it's now retracing. But this afternoon, we're going to be doing more of 5 minutes time frame trading. So we're going to be doing more of scalping, right? So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. And congratulations to anybody that would have entered those trades. All right. So on 5 minutes time frame, of course, I'm going to be entering a buy. All right, because it has sold, so it is headed back to this point. Market is likely headed back to this point to make a double top at this region. Remember that we've had a consolidation around here. All right. So from here, I'm actually entering a buy on dollar index on 5 minutes time frame. I am going in for a buy on dollar index on 5 minutes time frame. Now, why would I want to do that? Because on 1 hour, you could see this hammer that formed here. There was this hammer that formed here on 1 hour time frame. All right, hammer on a support. All right, with this particular hammer forming on a support, I think I'll be going in for a sell, a buy on this particular instrument from those regions. So I'll be going in for a buy from where price is, and I'm taking my profit all the way to this particular turncoat resistance to make a double top around here. All right, so I am expecting it to make a double top around this region. Let me just do something. All right, great. So this is where I'm actually headed to. This is where my target is, to enter a buy all the way from this point and then take my profits at this turncoat resistance. So for dollar index today, I am going in for a buy. I'm going in for a buy on dollar index for today, for this afternoon rather. And remember that this trading is just between now to about 2:40 p.m. 2:40 p.m. And for those that trade on agro commodities, we're also going to be taking our time to also look at agro commodities and see how agro commodities has actually been reacting to some of these instruments. All right. So if you trade on agro commodities, we're going to be looking at your instrument in no time. All right. Now, if you also want to take a look at this particular trade, if you want to look at it with another indicator, let's say with IPM, you would notice that also this particular trade is also on the right channel. Look at it on 5 minutes time frame. It has actually been confirmed for a buy. So you can go in for a buy, and then this is where we are taking our profit. Remember, this is where we are ending our trade. All right. It's either you end here or you end here, any of them. But then for today, this afternoon, we are going in for a buy on this particular instrument. We're going in for a buy. Is that okay? Okay, great. So that has been taken. So all right. So now let's take a little bit of sorry, somebody said there, please, can we get 1 or 2 on currency for us that trade basically currencies? Dollar index is a currency pair. Dollar index is a currency. I explained that in the morning. Dollar index is a currency. It is a currency. Please don't mistake it for anything. Dollar index is a currency because it has an index on it, doesn't make it an indices. Dollar index is a currency. All right, so let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD. You can always find out if you don't know about something. All right, dollar index is a currency. Okay, so don't mistake it for anything else. All right, so let's look at Euro USD. So we're looking at Euro USD now. For a while, Euro USD have actually been having a massive sell-off. All right, it's been having a massive sell because dollar actually gained very much strength against this particular instrument. So I am expecting Euro USD to fall from where it is. I'm expecting a fall on Euro USD from where it is. So if you're on Euro USD, around this region, from where it is all through to this point, should be where you are considering to enter your buy from. All right, where this particular instrument is, of course, it's still going to push up a little bit. That does not make it, that does not bring up any change. So if you want to enter a sell on this particular instrument, okay, within this particular region it is, that shaded region should be your entry position for a sell, because I'm considering a further sell on this particular instrument. I'm considering a further sell on it. All right, now I am actually looking at it to sell. Of course, you know that, please, when you're looking at 5 minutes trading, it doesn't take time. All right, so it's just going into the trade and coming out. So it's not something that is going to be staying there for a very long while. So even if you see that, oh, this particular trade is actually going this way, it's just for you to hold on a little bit. All right, for you to just hold on a little bit, for you to actually come to your direction. So for today, we are going in for a sell, and I'm taking my sell within the region for this particular trade. So I'm considering a sell from where the market price is within the shaded point, and my take profit is going to be all the way down to this point for Euro USD. For Euro USD, I am going in for a sell. All right. Okay, so that has been said. For Euro USD, we are going in for a sell. All right, for Euro USD, we are going in for a sell. We're going in for a sell for Euro USD, and we're selling all the way down to this point. And if you want to set up your stop loss, please let it be above this particular line. Of course, you know how it is. Don't stay long on it. If for anything, set up your stop loss around here, but you're entering a sell and you're bringing it all the way down to this point. All right, I wouldn't want to say above that verified resistance, because if you get into that verified resistance, you can actually use that to make some profits. So if it gets your stop loss around here, please enter buy to the verified resistance and sell from that verified resistance all the way down again. But for this afternoon, I'm actually looking out for a sell on Euro USD. So you can actually sell where the market is right now. You can sell coming down back to this point, because I'm expecting the market to actually have a little bit of a retracement coming down. All right, so that's that for Euro USD. I'm going in for a sell. And USD JPY, I remember I told you something in the morning, that one of the best things you can do for yourself when you're trading USD JPY is that you should always consider looking forward to a buy. Always look out for a perfect position to buy, right? That was what I told you in the morning. Always look out for a perfect position to buy. And I told you then to enter a buy from this particular resistance. This is this particular support. I told you to enter a buy in the morning from this point going to this point. It has not gotten to our take profit, but I know we're actually on a massive profit already. So that is that. And I told you the reason why you should always consider buying on this instrument is because check over time, you will discover that dollar index, USD JPY has actually been doing more of a buy. They've been more of a buy trend. They've been a significant buy over time on this particular instrument for a very long time. All right. So instead of you to get trapped on sell on this particular trade, it's better you get trapped on a buy. All right. It's better you get trapped on a buy. So for this particular trade, it is better you go in for a buy on it. But then let's take a look at it on 5 minutes and see what is going on 5 minutes. Okay, so if you were on that trade in the morning, yes, of course, it's actually a perfect trading for you. You don't need to, you should have been on a very good profit. If you want to close, you can close. But if you want to wait till the take profit, you can actually still do that. But now look at where the market is currently. Look at where the market is currently. There's been a significant buy this morning. So I'm going to be analyzing it using the IPM indicator. All right. So now from here, of course, you could actually see this consistent bearish move. Now, I am going to be trading this particular instrument based on breakout. Based on breakout, please don't jump into a sell until the market has comfortably broken below the moving average here and below the Tonko support. All right. Don't enter a sell until the market has comfortably broken below the Tonko support and below the moving average. Okay. So where you should be considering your sell on this particular instrument should be from price 139.471. 139.471. And also, if you want to also buy, let your buy be above the ball. Let your buy be above the ball. Okay. If you're considering a buy, let your buy be above the ball. So where you're buying is from here. All right. You should be buying, considering a buy from that point. So for Euro on USD/JPY, you can trade on a sell order. You can trade on order trading, either sell order or buy order. All right. Either sell order or buy order. So I said don't enter instant trading on it. Don't enter instant trading. Thank God that somebody actually caught the name of this particular instrument that I mentioned. I guess a lot of you are not actually listening. You're only very much interested on the instrument you want me to analyze. All right. And that is really not nice. I need you to at least listen to what I'm saying from the beginning, because that is the only way you will learn to get every single thing I'm saying. All right. Now, this training is not just about you to just enter a trade. It's about you to knowing how it is actually done, so that on your own, you can do it later on. It's not just about, okay, fine, let's attend this trade and then get entry positions and enter trade, or probably just enter the trade immediately. It is about, okay, how do I do this on my own? If these people are not around, how do I do it? Okay, I'm analyzing USD/JPY. All right, USD/JPY. And I said, USD/JPY, don't enter instant sell or instant buy. Allow the market to either close below my moving average or the Tonko support. And currently it's going below it. And this candle is going to be closing in the next 1 minute, 37 seconds. All right, you can take a look at it from here. My candle timer down here. All right, in the next okay, this is 5 minutes. Yeah, in the next 1 minute, 20 seconds, 17 seconds right now, the market is going to be closing. All right. So with that in mind, you can actually just hold on for it to close first. I said, don't jump into any trade, right? I said that don't jump into any trade. Hold on for price to break either above or below where it is right now. All right. And I've given you the levels that you should be considering. So once this particular candle closes and it closes below here, go ahead and do what? And sell. Go ahead and do what? Sell. So in the next 40 seconds, the market is going to be closing. So if it does, now you can actually go ahead and do what? And sell as at the time it does. All right. So that is actually what we're saying on USD/JPY. Okay. USD/JPY, that is our take. But I said on a long run, if you're a 1 hour time trader, please always look out for a buy position on USD/JPY. Always look out for a buy position on USD/JPY. Because USD/JPY, it's actually on an uptrend and it doesn't stay down for a very long time. All right. It doesn't stay long on a downtrend. It doesn't stay long on a downtrend. All right. So for USD/JPY, the buy currently is actually a good to go. So if you want to enter it, because it has comfortably gone below here, and of course, new candle is going to be forming, and it's going to be forming just below this point. So you can go in for what? A sell. You can go in for a sell on USD/JPY for the period. Okay, so we just have about 10 minutes to go. We just have about 10 minutes to go, and let's look at GBP USD. Now, for today, we're only going to be looking at USD pairs. Somebody's asking me, what about UK 100? I guess you actually made money in the morning when we said analyze UK 100. Maybe that's actually why you're asking about it again. All right. But for today, we're going to be looking at mostly USD pairs. That's what the afternoon is all about. All right. So currently, look at this particular trade. It has comfortably broken above a resistance. It has comfortably broken above the resistance. So looking at this pair, technically, you will see that this particular pair is still going up. All right. This particular pair is still going up. And the probability of it getting It might not get to this proven resistance, but the probability of it getting close to this point using this region as a yardstick is very much high. So we are most likely going to be seeing something like this, all right, in time to come. So with that in mind, let's go to 5 minutes time frame and take an entry. All right, on 5 minutes time frame, you could see that the market currently is on a resistance. The market currently is on a resistance, but the probability of the market still pushing up is very high. The probability of the market still pushing up is going to be very high. So the only time you're going to be seeing a sell is when the dollar index finally weakens very, very well. All right. When the dollar index finally weakens very, very well, that is when you're going to be seeing more of what's it called, a sell. So with that in mind, I said we are going to be going for inwards for this particular instrument. Please, once it goes, this particular candle closes and close above here. Once this particular candle closes and close above here, yeah, you go in for a buy. Once the candle closes above 1.24761, you can go in for a buy. Once the price closes just above here, like when the candle closes above that particular point, go in for a buy. But if not, you can go for a sell. All right. If the candle closes above this particular candle that is forming here, if it closes above 1.24761, go for a buy. But if not, do what? Go in for a sell. Going for a sell. But generally, I still feel this particular trade is going to be going in for a buy. Please consider more of a buy position than a sell position. Consider more of a buy position than a sell position. Consider more of a buy position than a sell position. Okay. Now, let's take a look at gold. One of your favorite instruments, and a lot of people have already been asking about gold. You've been asking about gold. So let's where's my gold? Where's my gold? Where's my gold? Where's my gold? All right, gold on 5 minutes time frame. Okay. Now, gold actually bounced off within this particular point. Before I came out, I had this particular trade on, so I can actually take it out because it has done what it's supposed to have done. Okay, so let me just take it out. But before I came out, this particular instrument was already pushing up. So for today, gold, yes, we're going to be going in for a more of a buy for gold this afternoon. We're going to be going in for more of a buy on gold this afternoon. Of course, we've been having a consistency in the rise of price. Currently, the price is below my moving average, and they've been bullish engulfing and bullish engulfing. Those have been having what's it called, consistent bullish engulfing trades and a more of a significant rise in the prices. So I'm going to be going in for a further buy on gold. I'm going to be going in for a further buy on gold. So my gold is going to be from where it is to somewhere around here. All right. So this is going to be my take profit for buy on gold. All right, that's going to be my take profit for buy on gold. So I am buying gold and I'm taking my profit at 1961.82, 1961.82. So that's actually where I'm going to be stopping my buy on gold. So, and for those that trade on agro commodities, yeah, by 2:35, we're going to be taking some entries on agro commodities. And of course, you already know what agro commodities are. Agro commodities are those instruments. Of course, they are the most profitable instruments. And of course, they are actually the agro commodities generally. All right. So this is a scalping class. All right. This is a scalping class. So we are most likely taking just scalping trades. And in doing that, we're using 5 minutes time frame. We're using 5 minutes time frame. So if you need a 1 hour time frame analysis on any of the instruments, always do well to join the morning section of this particular meeting. We have the morning session of it. We start from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then this is afternoon session. An afternoon session, we only concentrate on US pairs. US pairs. So that's why you're seeing me doing US Euro USD, GBP USD, USJPY, dollar index, and the rest. All right. So that is actually what we're looking out for. So I said for gold, I am going in for a buy on gold, and I'm taking my profit right at price 1961.82. All right. So that is exactly, Mr. Manuel, if you actually read my message very well, you should have known the reason why I'm not going to be doing DE30. I just said that a few seconds ago. All right. I said this is mostly for US instruments. All right, because we're looking at between 2 o'clock to 2:35 is the US opening session. So if that is the US opening session, it's actually US instruments that are going to be volatile within the period. So asking me to do D30 is totally not among D30 is not among the US pairs, unless if I'm just analyzing it for the analyzing sake, which is not going to be having any volatility within the period. All right. So I believe you have gotten that clear. And let's just take also a brief look at USD CAD. USD CAD. So let's take a look at USD CAD. So I said we're buying gold, right? We are buying gold and we're taking gold all the way up. All right. So let's look at USD CAD, which is our petrochemical economy. Okay, great. I actually this particular trade was more of a buy trade in the morning, but got to somewhere around here before it's finally started coming back. And these actually didn't do exactly as it was planned to go. But still, with that in mind, this afternoon we're going to actually be taking a better look at it using the 5 minutes time frame. So for this particular instrument on the USD CAD, let's say. Just a second. Okay, perfect. It's currently fully back. So on 5 minutes time frame on this particular instrument on USD CAD, we're going to be going for a further buy still. I remember in the morning I also said, okay, we should going for a buy on this particular instrument, but it had to get to verify support to bounce off. So on USD CAD for today, we're still going in for a buy. Yes, we're going in for a buy on USD CAD. ADX is currently not giving us any full time signal, but I know there's going to be a bounce off very soon, and I'm expecting the green moving average to push up higher than the red one. So I'm going in for a further buy on USD CAD. So for USD CAD, we are looking out for a buy on USD CAD. We're going in for a further buy on USD CAD. All right. So you can actually buy all the way to this point. Yeah, I can actually buy all the way to this point. But if you want to stop at this resistance that has been built up here, it is all right. But for now, we're going in for a buy on USD CAD. We're going in for a buy on USD CAD. So let's just take a look at one more instrument on maybe one of the indices. Then we can go straight to the agro commodities. So let's take one more trade and then go for agro commodities. All right, so that I'm going to be looking at is US 30. US 30, of course, US 30 is actually pushing forward to this verified resistance. So where it is now, one thing is that anytime you see a verified resistance, just know that it is actually a very perfect position for you to enter a retracement, especially when it comes to a sell. All right. So at this point, you can see that there is a retracement just within where the price is. All right. There is a retracement right where the price is. So we're going to be using support and resistance, just support and resistance in this situation. So with that in mind, look at there is a retracement right there. And with that in mind, I'm going to be considering a sell from that region, because I want to respect this retracement point. So, okay, so I think the time is already here. So we're selling US 30. You can go ahead and sell your US 30. All right, you can go ahead and sell your US 30. And yeah, you can actually go ahead and sell your US 30 for now. And it's going to be pushing down in anytime soon, which is already going there. And of course, your dollar index is pushing back up and is getting to 104.029. So dollar index, be expecting more of a bullish momentum on that particular instrument. And let's look at DBP USD. I said from here is actually going to be selling here. So currently the sell is in motion. So from this point, you're going to be going in for, it has not broken above this point. I told you that if this particular trade closes above 1.24761, I told you to sell, right? I told you to buy if it goes above here, but that candle didn't close above there and it's currently below it. So you can actually go ahead and take up the position. All right. And USD card, we said because it's already time. Yeah, of course, if for a further sell on USD card, it is perfect. In the next 4 minutes, our agro commodities will be opening. We also said Euro USD, sell from any point from this region, right? We said sell from this particular point, bringing it all the way down. And then this should be your take your stop loss point, and then this is your take profit. So if you actually enter the trade, you should have been on a profit. Should have been on a profit. All right. So that is that for the trade. So just hold on them. All right. Don't be in a haste to go out of the trade. All right. Don't be in a haste to rush out of your trade, and don't be quick to make a decision. If you have your trades running, just set up your take profit at those points, at your convenience points, and then use those stop losses that were provided for those that stop losses were given, and then watch your trade. All right. Watch your trade. Don't be in a haste to close up your trade. Don't be in a haste to close up your trade, right? Don't be in a haste to close up your trade. All right. For those that are asking, yeah, I said, look at where I said gold is going to be headed 1961.82. All right, 1961.82. If you actually rushed and entered a sell on gold, I don't know, because I remembered I said gold is going to be pushing up until 1961.82. Okay. So that should be that. And I said US 30, you're going to be buying, right? I said US 30, you're going to be buying. Now, you don't expect US 30 and gold to be doing exactly the same thing, do you? So if you saw the US 30 buying and you rushed into a sell on gold, so if you see US 30 selling and you rush into a sell on gold, I don't know, but I remember I told you to buy on gold and also sell on US 30. All right, so it's almost time for our agro commodities. So let's just move to agro commodities. You know that our agro commodities of interest are wheat, corn, and soybean. Wheat, corn, and soybean. And of course, we have coffee, we have other instruments, but then I actually prefer trading on these three instruments: wheat, corn, and soybean, and they've always been very much profitable. So if you trade on all these instruments, okay, so let's just take a look at what is going to be happening. It is still closed. The market is still closed. All right, it's still closed. If you can see my timing, it's reading 0.00. All right, so the market is still closed. But in the next 2 minutes, it's going to be opening. Yes, agro commodities have 2 opening time and 2 closing time every day. All right, it has 2 opening times and 2 closing times every day. The first opening time is early hours of the day by 1:05 a.m. 1:05 a.m. and it closes around 1:45 p.m. Then from 1:45 p.m., it opens again by 2:35 p.m. and then closes around 7 p.m. All right, so that is the opening times and the closing times of these agro commodities. And yes, of course, it's actually across board. So we have corn, wheat, and soybean doing exactly the same thing. So all of them, like corn is on a verified resistance, soybean is on a verified resistance. Wheat also is not really on a verified resistance, but it's actually bounced off from a resistance. So let's see the direction they would go so that I'll be able to take advantage of it. So just be at alert. In the next few seconds, it's going to be opening because it's already 2:34 p.m. So let's just see the direction it's going to go, and then we'll be able to take our entry. And you'll be asking me, how will I know the direction it's going to go? Because of the strategy that we're using to trade on this, which is what we call the gap strategy. We're using the gap strategy, and just about that, we should be seeing. All right, okay, hold on just a second. Let the gap opens up. 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 Okay, fine. We're going in for a sell. Yes, we're going in for a sell on agro commodities. Yes, we are going in for a sell on agro commodities. Please, on agro commodities, we are selling. We are selling agro commodities. I'm going in for a sell on agro commodities. So if you're an agro commodity trader, it is time for us to enter a sell. Please don't stay long on the trade. Take up your trades in a comfortable positions, and you should be able to make your money from there. So we are going in for a sell on agro commodities. Please don't just rush into a buy. It's better to go in for a sell on agro commodities. So that should have been that for that. Gold has almost gotten to the take profits. It's almost at the take profit point. US30 has actually made some really good feats. So it should have been also on a very good profit. So okay, so which other instrument? Okay, I said dollar index is going to push up, right? I think I said that, and this should have been the take profit point I gave out. So if you're on dollar index, still hold on for it. But if you can't, please just once it goes below this verified support, you can end your trade from that region. All right. And I said USD CAD is buying. So if you're on a buy on USD CAD, you should have been on a very good profit. All right, should have been on a very good profit. So you can either end here or allow it to get to the next point. So USD CAD, we are on profit. So USD JPY, let's take a look at USD JPY. All right, so USD JPY, we said a sell on USD JPY, and was that? Yeah, I think. Okay, I think I actually said a breakout, right? I said a breakout, and a breakout from this region to this region. So I said if you can go below here, you should sell. So, and it's below this point. So if you had actually set up this trade, I remember that I said use a stop trade. That is a sell stop and a buy stop. So if you did, you should have been on a very good profit on USD JPY. And then on Euro USD too, okay, I actually said Euro USD, you should be going in for a sell trade, but then it has hit the stop loss. And I said if it gets to this point, enter a buy and take it up. So close your sell and then enter a buy on this particular instrument going up. So I think that should be the end of this particular meeting, and I believe you're able to make some good profit. So apart from this Euro USD that went this particular direction, every other trade that we gave out today is actually on a very good profit already. And I said you can. Of course, the stop loss for Euro USD was a very tiny one, so it shouldn't be a very big one. So end up the sell and then follow the buy and take it all the way up. All right, so follow the buy and hit or take your profit at the verified resistance. So that should bring us to the end of today's meeting. So thank you everybody for joining me today. We're going to be doing the same thing tomorrow, the same time, the same link. All right, same time, same link. And if you want maybe to watch this meeting again, you can always visit either our Telegram link or our YouTube link and then rewatch this meeting. All right, rewatch this meeting. And of course, if you have other rally clients that you know that, of course, just tell them to inform their account managers to get the link for any of these rebroadcasts. All right, so thank you very much for everybody for joining me today, and see you same time tomorrow, the same link. Have a lovely day. All right.